And then with that size, he's able to shoot up over Jeff Adrian. Beautiful fadeaway jump shot.
So Day, speaking to his head coach, he's 6 feet 11 inches, folks. His father, Darren Day, played at UCLA for Coach Wooden. So there's some pedigree there.
Yeah, and he's only a sophomore.
The Beat is checked back in the game with 4 fouls. Alpargo, guarded by Price.
The team defensively UConn has on the floor right now is their best unit because they got size, they got versatility, and they can defend the rim with the Beat.
And Day, three-pointer, way off the mark. Batted around, knocked out of bounds by Connecticut.
That's a play right there if you're Day. You want to attack the Beat off the dribble, force help, and then become a facilitator for your teammates.
So Adrian checks out. Edwards back in the game. Fargo the inbound. Almost stolen away and kicked out of bounds. No, they say it's by Dyson. For the foul situation, the Beat has 4. Bolden has 4. Heitfeld has 4. Micah Downs gives it up to Bolden. Gray has been excellent offensively, especially on the pick and roll. Fargo's been a money shot player. Drives to the bucket, stops. Double team. Day, 8-footer. Price now, hard push into the front court. He's got Dyson on the wing. Feeds him off the glass, put it and the foul.
And
that's a point guard right there. That
is the decision. He held it to the last second, and he allows Dyson to attack the rim without using the dribble. And Dyson's able to finish up over the top of Day. Beautiful play. And again, the good defense allows UConn to get out in transition.
So Dyson, 15 points at the free throw line, trying to make this a 2-point game. He's 7 of 7 from the stripe. And I jinxed him.
Yeah, you did, but how big's he been since he's come back from that knee injury, both defensively and obviously offensively as well.
67-64. Micah Downs steps into a 3. Batted out, picked up, Adrian. Here comes Price. Connecticut trying to get even closer. UConn patient. 2-3 zone still by Gonzaga. Now they switch it to a man. Dyson curls down the lane, fade away. Way off the mark. Fargo the other way. Under 4 to go.
If you're Gonzaga, you want to get something going to the rim.
Gray deep. Rims off, batted up. Saved by Edwards. Great job by Edwards. Here comes Price. A.J. Price with that New York City style game as a point guard. Gets to the cup. Deals it down, up and in. Sticks Robinson. He cuts the Gonzaga lead to 1.
And really what's happened is Gonzaga's starting to rely on just shooting from the perimeter. What got them control of this game was their ability to win the dribble battle and get to the rim. They've gone away from that, and that's allowed UConn to gain momentum in this game.
67-66. Number 2 versus number 8. Connecticut is trailed by as many as 11 in this game, but fought their way back. Great coaching. Connecticut found the right defensive combinations. Fargo kicks, downs, rises, and heads.
And even that 3 comes because they attack the rim. You can get a rhythm shot because Fargo gets in the interior, and Downs is able to step into that shot in rhythm.
3 threes for Micah Downs. The lead grows to 4. 2:35 to play. Here in the second half, 15-footer no. Edwards rebound, and he's fouled from behind.
How big has Edwards been for UConn, especially on the offensive glass?
2:29 to play, second half, 70-66, Gonzaga. UConn heading to the free throw line. Along with Greg Anthony, 2:29 to play, second half, as we reset it for you.
You know, the turnovers are low, what you expect, and it's been a physical game, so both teams now going to be in the penalty the rest of the way. But how well played has it been thus far early on? Both teams have had their moments, and I've been impressed with the way both have responded to the adversity throughout the course of the game.
And this young man, Gavin Edwards, has had a terrific afternoon.
And games like this, you want to find out who you can trust as a coach as you move forward. 9 points, 11 rebounds off the bench. I mean, those types of performances will allow teams to win championships. You got to have X factors, and Edwards has been that for UConn.
And coming into this game and into this season, the question for Edwards was toughness, and he's shown that he's a tough player today as he knocks down 2 big free throws.
He's been huge in the paint. He's really done a good job of controlling the backboard both offensively and defensively, and he's given them an option for someone to score the basketball. He has just been huge for UConn.
So Edwards with the double-double, 11 points, 11 rebounds. Here comes Gray in the front court. He's been awesome with 21 points. Now Pargo. Heitfeld back on the floor. Baseline jump shot goes down for Austin Day. We'd like to welcome those of you that watch Purdue beat Davidson. We have the number 2 team in the country in Connecticut against the number 8 team in the country, Gonzaga. And they are really duking it out. Both teams have led by as many as 11. And right now, under 2 to go, it's a 72-68 game. Gonzaga with the lead. Adrian kicks it out. Dyson, he drives, dumps it down. Great catch, Adrian. Foul from behind by Day.
I tell you what, no one talks about Dyson, but this guy just makes plays, both offensively and defensively, where he's the best defender. Does a great job of attacking and finding in traffic against the zone, and Adrian is the beneficiary.
So Jeff Adrian, very strong, rugged player, kind of a throwback player, undersized, but just manages to score baskets. Over 1,000 points. Gets the first one to go. As we reset it for you, each team with 2 timeouts. And the foul situation. Connecticut with 9, Gonzaga with 11 team fouls. One more foul, and the Zags will be shooting 2, as opposed to 1 and 1. Second free throw good for Adrian. 72-70, 2-point game, and eternity remaining on the clock.
A lot of time, and now it's going to come down to the teams that are able to get the shots they want against half court. And you're probably not going to get a lot of breakouts here because the defense is going to get a chance to get set.
Here's Day, the beat playing with 4 fouls, the great center for Connecticut. Now Day, who's been awesome, sophomore, 6'11", versatile. He's taken the beat away from the basket. This young man, Steve Gray, has had the game of his life. 21, gets to the hole, pulls up, short. Sticks Robinson with a rebound. UConn can tie it up right here. Here comes Price. He's been terrific. Backs it up, 1:08 to go. 2-point ball game. They rise to their feet in the Emerald City. Dyson, hard to the hole, dumps it down, deflected out of bounds by Downs with 19 to shoot.
And great deflection by Downs because Dyson was able to get in, draw help, and he was trying to get that little dump pass off to Adrian. But Downs able to make Day, I should say, makes the deflection to get it out of bounds.
58.8 to go. That one deflected. Oh, what a play by Austin Day. He challenged the inbound play and somehow managed to knock it off of a Connecticut player.
Wow. And that's an advantage. You got a guy 6'11" with that size against A.J. Price, unable to get the ball inbound.
57.2 to go. Gonzaga 72, Connecticut 70.
This feels like a tournament game. It really feels like a tournament game.
This place jam-packed, the Battle of Seattle. As you take a look, it's not a home game, as we mentioned, for the Zags, but it's really a home game for them. A lot of red, white, and blue in the stands.
And I've been impressed by both teams' toughness. You know, UConn battling back, dealing with the foul trouble for the beat. And then Gonzaga, with their ability to attack the rim offensively, really executing solidly, giving themselves an opportunity here. 2-point lead, 57 seconds. Again, I think that you want to make sure you get quality possessions. We talked about turnovers and mistakes being an issue down the stretch. UConn is the first to blink. Let's see if they can respond with a stop here and give themselves an opportunity to tie the game.
Connecticut, though, with great defense in the second half as the beat heads to the bench.
And this is a decision made by Jim.